Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Marvel Strike Force Dad, Nooch Too Good, and yes, we are working on the Dark Dimension right now. We are a little over 7 months into the game. I was able to finish up from last week. I rounded off and did the rest of the Dark Dimension Force. I got Dr. Doom finished. Then, of course, click. Then, of course, we went to Dark Dimension 5, and I did that this week. I just completed the whole thing. We got Dormammu on the roster at 7 stars now. Can't do much with them, but, you know, we got Dormammu finished here. Dark Dimension 5, done. Dark Dimension 6 so far has been kind of a stymie. I haven't really made any progress on this yet. My first stop is non-legendary global. I guess I beat something down here. I don't know. And my best teams for this, well, my best team is going to be Orcus. Now, I do have, like, I can put an X-Men team out here with Emma Frost as well, but I don't think that's as effective for me. And I'm just at 2.5 million on my Orcus team. They just have not been able to get this done, but I'm going to try it here. Let's try and manage it, maybe show you what's going on with this, and run through this Dark Dimension 6. I feel like I need to get them, I mean, I don't know when this came out, Dark Dimension 6, but I feel like level 95 and at the minimum gear level should work. It's just not happening for me, and maybe they're not the team to use. I was looking up some teams that people had used before, like Cabal, but I also saw the Orcus being used in Dark Dimension 7 when they're gear 20, so it feels like they should be able to be used here in Dark Dimension 6. I don't know. We'll see if these go through. Then I'll try my X-Men there. Maybe throw in Emma Frost, and she's been a new rework, and she's pretty darn good, although I don't know how much X-Men synergy she's going to have. She'll have some mutant synergy in there. I don't know. We'll test it out and see as Marvel Strike load keeps... Why are these guys already at low health? Is that... What's happening here? I don't know what just happened. Did I must have gone in with a team already or something? Hang on a second. Hang on. Well, I'm gonna go through this. I'm not exactly sure what's going. I'm just gonna basic here. All right, there we go. I'm not exactly sure. Somebody's gonna have to explain this to me. Cause I didn't play this recently. Who's got the turn meter here? There. Try this here. All right. No, we missed. Perfect. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. That did some work. Now this is looking better so far. I didn't go in and heal this team up. Because I'm thinking, like, did I do a heal? But I didn't. Okay, our turn meter now is sitting right here. Am I taunting? Is she stealthed? All right, let's get rid of Titania here. Titania, that's who that is, right? Yes. I don't know. I get a little. I don't know. I feel like something I did here, because I started off with only 15 and they had a little bit of health removed, but I don't remember using a different team there. I don't know. I want to get over to Ultron and really hammer him here. That did pretty well. We got 3 bleed on him too. Let's see if we can do some work here and finish him off. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think through this, because I did not come in and play this earlier today. Huh. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop now. You guys can tell me. I'm a little bit confused by how I started this off. I must have brought another team in and done some work here, but I don't remember doing that. And I don't. That's 3 misses. Nice job, guys. And I don't remember seeing that I had any teams that were unusable, right? So I don't know. Okay, we're almost there. No. Okay, there we go. Final tier here. No real turn meter anywhere. Let's do this. Well, that was rather unpleasant. Kang took out some guys there. Still don't see any turn meter. Let's go ahead and do this here. Yeah, I don't need Kang to come in and like just kill my whole team again like that. That was highly unpleasant. Although those were just the extra sentinels, the summoned sentinels. So no big deal, were they, right? He said to himself. Yeah, another one. Okay, we get Kang there. Kang out. Kingpin's a little low. But, Doc Ock is having trouble back there. Let's see if we can get on him. Okay, he's in the yellow. This should hurt. Everybody around, yes. Everybody again. Yeah. Excellent. Well, this looks pretty good, but I feel like I mean, the reason I can't get over the feeling is because for sure it happened that I put a team in here and cleared out some of it, and I don't remember doing that, but we'll keep going. We'll keep going here. I hit that guy, yes. I think I can auto my way through this now. Let's just finish this off. We'll have this tier done. I don't know, there's something weird about the whole thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play through this entire... I'm not going to play... You guys don't want to watch this. So I'll be working on tier 6 this week to see if I can get it done. If not, I need to add some levels to my characters, which is a problem right now because it's really, really expensive to go from 95 to 100. And I don't really see a lot of... I guess there's benefits to going to 96, 97, 98, but I feel like this has been out for a long time. Maybe when the game was only at level 95, so I should be able to get through this with my global team here. We'll take a look at the future teams I got to put together to finish this. Come on. Yes, yes. Thank you. All right. Okay, so there's a victory there. Thank you. So we'll look at the teams I gotta do for 6, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about... I do need to get on Apocalypse here at some point, but that's gonna be... This is gonna come first. This is gonna be easier. The teams are a little less specific over here. So in Dark Dimension 6, I'm gonna have more non-legendary global. That's what's here. Then over here, I've got to have my Cosmic. My Fantastic Four should be able to roll right through that, I'm gonna guess, because my Fantastic Four are sharp. Up here, non-legendary city. We'll go take a look at those in a moment. Then we've got non-horseman legendary, and up here we got legendary or Apocalypse. Now that Apocalypse being in there makes me nervous that I'm not gonna be able to get through it without Apocalypse. There's my global at the top. Thing is there. The thing is there as well. So global's fine. City. Let's go look at the city here. So non-legendary city. It looks like. See, at gear, and I got to be gear 18, right? We're gear 18 here. Is it gear 18? Let me go look again. This is gear 18. Okay, so I am not ready for that with my city. I've got some work to do there, which means to get them to 18, I gotta get them to level 95. And my Spider-Verse, my Spider guy's gonna be closest, but level 85, and level 85 for her. I could probably mix in Vulture in there instead of Gwen, or Ghost Spider, or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to look at this because right now taking somebody up 10 levels for me actually absorbs all of my gold and most of my purple. I can't afford to do this right now, so I've got some work to do to get my city up to the tier 18. So that's not going to be this week. I'll not be able to get that done this week. And then when I look at legendary, okay, gear 18, we're good there. I'll have to get Doc Ock up. Iron Man's good, and I'll have to get Phoenix up as well. So this is my legendary team I'm going with at the moment. Got a couple of mutants in there. I would imagine if I did some more mutants, I might even do better, because like Omega Red's a mutant. Yeah, like if I could do my mutants, but I mean, I don't know, that would take me a lot of time and a lot of extra energy and resources to take care of that. So I'll probably try and roll it with my top legendaries right now. I'd imagine Logan's gonna have a pretty big influence on the outcome of that battle. So we'll have to see, but first I've got to get some city and then legendary to level 95. I don't think I'm gonna have that done by next week. So I'll be working here and continuing to work on the Dark Dimension. Once I finish Dark Dimension, it's gonna be on to Apocalypse for me. Looking at Pestilence here with, if I go to here, and then, I mean, I've got to get a hero, fine, I could do that. Over here, global, fine, I can do that. Web Warrior, Dark Hunter, Hive Mind, or Underworld. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. So Web Warrior, Dark Hunter, Hive Mind, or Underworld. Let's go look at that. I wish I could do, like, just type Warrior. I got none of that. I mean, I guess I got Gwen, but Hive Mind. Get rid of Web Warrior. Got none of that. What was the other one? I've got some work ahead of me for Apocalypse. Now, one thing I've noticed is that Apocalypse is really good. When I face off against Apocalypse, bad things happen no matter the level of the other team. Dark Hunter or Underworld. Let's look at those guys. I don't think I've got any of that stuff up. Dark Hunter. Nope. Underworld. Looks like some of those guys might be in the Underworld too. And I do have Taskmaster here. They've been giving me Mr. Negative Shark. I think probably the best team to do there is going to be the symbiotes. What are those things called? They're not Hive Mind. I think Hive Mind is probably the best one to get there, would be my guess. My guess. And I'm really not ready on this to make this work, so I'm gonna have to start farming these guys. All right, I'm gonna favorite my Hive Mind right now, so I can start getting these guys put together. This is a team I've played multiple times in multiple different game modes, and for sure is a second generation team that can do some work. So, and I think I remember Red Goblin being part of the game since I've joined it. Like, is he a newer? I think he's a newer character. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put. Where'd that go? That's not what I wanted to do quite yet. I'm gonna have to put together this Hive Mind. I don't know, Void Knight. Yeah, Void Knight I think has been in the game since I started too. So I'll put this Hive Mind team together to get that done. I'm a little worried about my legendary too, but we'll have to see. So that comes later for Apocalypse, but I gotta start planning and farming for it. Now, anyway, there you go. That's where I am right now as far as Dark Dimension goes and where the account sits right now. Not sure what I'll talk about next. People will take a look at it, everybody. Hey, have a great day out there in Marvel Strike Force land. I'm working on it, trying to make the account work. I will talk to you soon, and always remember, Nooch too good.